You're not the true Louis.
Ooh,
So,
guess
Oh,
who's
it's
back?
Super.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was too busy working on the thing here.
yeah,
The thing.
Fair enough.
Oh, right. The
Yeah.
thing for the thing.
Also, Louis,
Yeah.
hello.
can you pay close attention just underneath the City of Mist logo? Look very closely.
Oh, hey,
Yo,
it's
Oh,
Super,
hey!
this looks really good.
hey!
Where? It just says it's just Louis on there.
This is my
Look at
name.
that.
I feel sad.
Good-
I feel
good
sorry for
logo
people who
art.
would name a place after you, Louis. Like,
Louisiana. Excuse me.
Rude.
So let's get into it, shall we? Not waste any time.
That's what my ex said.
wow, Inya. Just wow.
I am SBW. I'm your MC tonight, your master of ceremonies. And tonight we're gonna be playing City of Mists. Wonderful little game. One of my favorite things about it is it's less about the numbers and more about describing cool things that your characters can do. I don't care if you don't have enough movement or bonus actions or some shit. We're doing cool stuff tonight. So feel free to get your describing game on and.
But I'm
describe
shit
some
at that
cool stuff
though.
to me.
Good.
Now's the time to learn.
Now,
But I don't wanna.
tough shit.
Aw.
So, City of Mists is. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot to ask. Super didn't hear this earlier, but in the beginning, I asked everybody if they had any like vivid dreams recently. If they have any ability to recount those.
Not really.
Fair enough. You know that feeling where it's just like you had a cool dream, but when you wake up it's just all gone.
Yeah, I
Oh, yeah, it happens to me all the time.
Ooh, I remember a few
too.
dreams down the years.
Well, the reason I ask is because in the City of Mists, you'd think that your dream is I'm dreaming about cool stuff, I'm riding a dragon, I'm saving a princess and stuff. But here it's almost kind of like the opposite.
Yeah.
Your when you first discover your powers, it's like waking up for the first time. Like, I've been able to do this whole time. Why have I spent all of my life being a boring nobody in this town? The dream is being an everyday dude. And another thing with City of Mists is instead of a normal adventure, it's kind of more like a comic book or like a mystery TV show where it's organized by scenes. So I have set up a couple scenes to show how each of your characters have woken up to your powers. And I say we start with, let's see, who are we gonna do? Super, I see you crouching down back there. Let's do you, buddy.
That's not me crouching. That's Louis.
Oh yeah, Louis is the one actually crouching.
Good thing
So-
you guys can't tell.
I couldn't hear what he said. All I heard was him saying, "Ah, look, there's a door." He has the most innovative kitchen ever. I mean, look at that. The fuck?
Got a really cool.
Oh, you the money. Ugh. You the money.
Where's the dog?
Yeah,
Eat
we're
it.
hungry.
Inya, we're getting some more bad background noise from you.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Inya, is
Sounds
that
like
You
someone's.
can turn that down.
Is that Morse code?
right?
Yes.
This is probably.
Right, hang on. I'm going to get something as well, so I'll be right back. 1 sec.
All right, that is a bad time for you to do that, but go ahead.
Oh shit! I need to go to bathroom.
Yes, if the rest of you have anything you need to go do, now
Daddy, I need to do a potty break.
Oh my god.
I told you to go before we left.
I'm sorry.
I didn't have to go then.
Oh my god.
Hey, look, we're organised as ever, right? We're all organised as ever.
Now you guys don't have an excuse because the GM is organized.
Fuck you!
Maybe now's a good time I can go over how this game works for the rest of you. Actually, no, Pope is actually gone.
Hang on, I've got to let a dog out. Give me a second.
Oh, yes. Ooh, super coming from the invisible door. Super, your door opened up from that
no,
skyscraper in the background.
Stop. Stop.
All right. Louis, have you taken care of your dog?
Wow.
I see. The dog is currently in the room. I'm sure that won't be
Better?
distracting. All right.
Is the sound
Super's
better?
got a hammer. Yes, and yeah, you sound great.
Why has Super got a hammer?
That's a great question.
Oh.
Built those things like fortresses.
Mm.
So,
Simon.
Super.
This is mine.
Let's start with you. In this particular part of the town, the mist that the city of Mist is well known for is like actual proper mist. A lot of times, people that have woken up to their power see it as a purple mist, but this is because in this scene, you've not waken up to powers yet. We see a Piplup coming through the mists on the way towards a detective agency. What does this Piplup look like?
Sit down.
Yo.
Perfect. Gotta yeah. It's a tough job being a detective, or in your case, a private eye, a private investigator. And you're going to this detective agency to get your next job. It's been rough because you've been kind of like a low-level investigator. A lot of the actual detectives haven't really given you the time of day yet, so they just send you on like small-time jobs. But the only real person in that agency that does seem to actually care about you is another Piplup. This who you'd recognize is Jenna, a Piplup with a red bow, and she works as the secretary for the detective agency. She sees you come in and it's like, "Oh, Pippy, over here."
Oh.
Cute name for a tough guy. And you come over and and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I had such a fun time on bowling last week. I took the picture I took, I printed it out, and I got this for you." And she hands you a picture of you. Jenna's like doing a selfie picture, and you're in the background like, "Hey," and you're at a bowling alley. And as you guys are talking, this bigger like alien-looking dude, because in this city, we have a whole smattering of different races. Most of them, humans aren't really the main ones here. And so this like big like stocky alien comes up. You recognize him as the boss of the agency. He's like, could you stop, Pippy? Could you stop distracting our secretary, please? Some people have actual jobs here to deal. All right, I need you to get down to the hospital. There's a dispute between two people thinking that they have who has the parking spot, and all of our actual detectives are busy doing real work. So if I can get you down there.
Great,
So
another one of these.
So you head out. right? You always get stuck with these kind of jobs. How are you gonna get up there in the world while no one actually respects you as the detective? Well, as you're walking through one of the misty alleys, you hear a voice. Another boring job, Pippy.
Hilarious.
And you don't recognize this voice.
Wait, who are you?
Come on in. Let's chat.
Okay, I guess.
So you go into this alley and there's no one there, but strangely enough, you see a magical staff just like leaning against the nearby wall with a big like eye, and it's like looking around and it looks right at you. Tired of the intern work, I imagine?
Yeah, why?
Well, no one really recognizes me these days in this form, but I have the power that would allow you to get a leg up on the competition of your fellow detectives.
I'm listening.
Well, here's the deal. As you can tell, I don't have legs. So, really, if I could just... I give you my power, and you help the people of this city, because I'm no longer able to do it on my own.
Okay. You got yourselves a deal.
Sounds good. You may call me Sam Shea, and together we will bring justice to this town.
What's its name, sorry?
Shimshay?
Sam Shea.
Sam Shea.
Oh.
Sam
I
Shea.
heard Shimshay, so...
No.
Wonderful.
What? You heard Shang-Chi? What?
Shimshay.
And so you pick up this staff, and then all of a sudden, it's like all the mist around you clears out, and you like the people that are walking down the alleys and streets. You start to you start to be able to like read their thoughts. And
What is happening? Why do I hear voices in my head?
you will learn to control your powers.
Shut up, Inya.
Shit.
Inya,
He dumps his dogs in caramel. What a weirdo.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get to these others soon. These three.
Yes. Yes, yours is
Including
about-
microwave food over here.
You go to test out your powers at the local casino, and you can tell what each person at the table is thinking. Then
Okay.
the dealer sees you and it's like, "Hey, you want to be dealt in?"
Yeah, sure.
And you just smile because now you know what everybody's cards are.
Oh,
And you know you're gonna make a lot of money here. But let's cut away from you. And
That sounds
because
brutal.
at this detective agency, there was another someone that's wanting to make some change in the world. A forensics intern. Big dude. Pope, what's this guy look like?
Big dude.
He's 8 feet tall. He's very muscular. Kind of, I guess, lizard-like, like you.
So basically, he's just the lizard
Big
from
dude.
Spider-Man. That's all he is.
Well, if you've seen the Halo aliens, that's what he's based off of.
Okay.
Yep.
Which ones?
He's
There's
he's
loads.
a Halo elite.
He's another. Okay.
The big, yeah.
I didn't actually give him a name, did I?
What would
I'll
his
think
name
of-
be?
Let's call him Blarg. There you go.
Blarg?
Blarg.
I like Blarg.
Blarg.
What?
Wrong.
Blarg looks like he's a big dude, but he's actually like just going through university. He
Blarg University.
works at He works as a medical student, and he's being an intern at the detective, like at the hospital and at the detective agency to like get that kind of skills down. And it's tough. It's a lot of stress. And one day you're heading back home to your house with your mom.
My Blarg mom.
Your mom is there. Yeah, Blarg's mom, Mrs. Blarg.
Mrs. Blarg.
And on the way there, you get a email from an anonymous source that just has a link to an app. And it looks kind of shady, so that's up to you on whether you delete it or if you just leave it alone for now.
Demonhub.com. Yeah, that's a bit sus.
So you drag it down to delete it and make your way there. To the
No,
house.
I'm just gonna put it on my phone, not install it yet.
Okay. Right.
Makes sense.
I thought Pup was gonna go VPN.
Yeah. Hold on, I want to turn on the VPN. Incognito mode. So you're going to your house, and just as you're about to open up the apartment door, you hear this really loud crash and a roar from the other side.
Ooh.
Mom, did you forget the?
You
the
open the.
Did you forget the bread in the oven again?
What?
Quite the opposite. As when you open the door, this big hulking red demon has made a mess of the entire place, and you don't see much sign of your mother except for a couple legs going down into this demon's gullet.
That's not very good, is it?
No, it's not. And you are going to be its next meal. And it takes these two. Ooh.
He pressed the wrong button.
I think he
did.
pressed the wrong one.
Yeah.
As the demon, as we have the PS4 music in the
it.
background to give us some ambiance.
Sorry.
You're good. This demon swings two swords at you, and just as you think you're about to be hit, time slows down, and you get a vibrate from notification from your phone.
Can I just say quickly,
Grab
Louis,
the
do you
demon
know how
out
to
of
press the
there.
right button?
What?
Sorry, Pope, what were you
No,
saying?
I'd say, do you know how to press the right button?
Subscribe to Demon Hub now.
Oh no,
Yeah.
my Discord freaked out for a sec.
Right. Sounds about right.
You check your phone and you see that this app has installed itself, and it I don't know. Yeah, why don't you, if you have an idea of what it looks like, feel free to describe it. If not, I got one lined up.
What do you mean? How it looks like? You
Just like what the app symbol might look like, or
So
what it
he's
does
got a
to your
phone that's able to like download apps by themselves. What is it? Animal Crossing?
mean? It could look like a Jack Frost. That looks cool. Cool little symbol.
right. I like it. So yeah, you didn't tell this app to start up or anything, but all of a sudden this small little imp comes out of your phone and goes to protect you from the demon.
Is it a Jack Frost?
And
No, it's an imp. There's a
it is
difference
a-
between an imp and a Jack Frost Pope.
yes, this demon is a not trademark registered
Right,
public
right.
domain. Yeah. And it and a couple more imps come out of it and take this demon down. And as the demon and the imp disappear, you get another notification on your phone, a text, and it says, well, it's about time. Not in an actual voice, just in text. Another text comes up. You don't look very thankful.
How much will this cost?
No, like boop, they're typing. No cost yet. I just think our goals are similarly aligned.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Just gonna send you a text.
Um,
Get out my phone and come back.
My mom.
Another text comes up. This place is overrun by the demons and ones that have considered themselves to be good, but they're all corrupt. And I want your help taking them down.
Ooh. We will forge our path forward together.
Excellent. You can call me, and then it's like typing. And then you see the name and the contacts change from anonymous to Necronomicon.
Ooh.
Oh no.
And we cut away from there. And because, Blarg is not the only one that has lost somebody to the mysterious city. We have a little snail alien. Inya, what does this snail look like?
Oh. So.
Sorry, did I catch you at a bad time?
Oh no, everything's
I'm sorry.
Wait, let me find it. There we go. It's in
Sure, go ahead. Oh, that's right. You have a picture.
Yeah. I'll
Uh-oh.
send you a picture.
Hey.
That was a little guy
Where is it?
General.
in the jungle.
Oh my
chat.
god.
We have been sent a picture of a sort of pink spotted slug with like two little antennae and a little face.
With rabbit ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Cyclope.
What
Oh
is this
my
thing?
God.
What is
What
this
is
character?
that?
What is this slug's name?
There we
Inya?
go. That's for everyone.
Yeah, thanks.
Yes, thank you, Louis.
The name. You asked for my name. My name is Alec.
I asked for your name.
I'm Alec.
There-
Noodle.
Yes.
Your
Their
what?
first name is Alec, their middle name is Locke, and their last name is Noodle.
Alec La Noodle.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
it, Alec? What noodle?
La Noodle. La Noodle.
Alec Laludo.
No. Oh my god.
He's-
Alec.
It's a tough pronunciation. Yeah,
Yeah.
type it out for him.
Put it in general, so I can actually
Put
fucking.
it in general.
Alec Mock Noodle. Alec Mock Noodle.
And I think I missed it during character creation. What's the pronoun here?
Me.
Okay.
It's not really
so-
a thing on my plan.
Right. So, Alec was thrown out after being in the orphanage for an amount of time. And
Oh, great, she
never
plays another
got
orphan.
She never really got to connect with anybody. But ironically enough, on the streets, she became less lonely. She met up with other kids who sort of looked to her as a de facto leader, her being bigger than the others, that kind of thing. And it was tough, but it was better. And it went on for a good couple years. One day, your little troop is going through the science district when you hear the skidding of wheels and a loud crash. And you guys see a armored bank vehicle has been overturned, and two, which I can only describe as big goons, or just goons in general. One's really big, muscly, leathery flesh, and a smaller one is more of a thinner. He's got the pointy anime sunglasses. You can tell he's an asshole. And-
Well,
He's got
that's
a
what we
pistol.
describe an asshole.
Yeah. And the big guy is just going through each of the guards, just grab, crunch, throw, knocking them all out. And the big one sees your little group, and it's like, Jack, got witnesses. And the smaller one's like, just a bunch of kids, don't worry about them. And the big one says, no, boss said no witnesses. Besides, who's gonna miss a bunch of kids anyway?
Uh-oh.
And it starts walking towards your group. What do you think? What does Alec do in this situation?
Usually I put myself first to protect the other one.
Right. Protect the other ones. So you go to like step up to this guy, and maybe you get a quick hit in, but this guy's huge. He just lays you out. And you, through blurry eyes, or blurry eye in this case, you have one, you can just see the other kids, whether against your advice or not, see you go down and all try to go in to protect you. But this guy is not having it. He is just one by one, bam, boom. And you can tell that they are not faring as well as you did. They are dead. And finally, as this big guy goes up to you, says, sorry, that's just how it is. And as he goes to deliver one final knockout punch, you hear this awful bone-crunching sound. But it's not you, because you're still alive. You see his fist is visibly fractured.
Oof.
And he's like, ah! And you look down, and your entire body is made of metal.
It's very metal.
And this guy seems to have slowed down. Like you have like super fast reflexes or something.
Hell yeah.
Do you just try to get away, or do you try to give this guy something to remember you by?
Present.
I think Mother is only gonna recognize him by his mole.
I see. Like recognize this goon by his mole? Or okay. Yeah, I like it. So you bolt out of there, and you're like, and you're not the fastest, but suddenly you're the fastest. You go from one point to another super fast. And you're like, what? And I imagine you either vow revenge, or maybe just you want to do something to, for the memory of your little group. And I imagine you start taking martial arts courses to, make use out of this new strange power you have.
Exactly.
So you join in this small-time martial arts academy. This guy doesn't have many pupils. He's this bigger dude, built pretty well, older. His name is Sandy, and he teaches a couple kids how to do self-defense. And you immediately jump to top of the class, because no one seems to see that you have a metal body when you fight. And do you find that strange? Why does nobody else see this? But you don't want to tell them, because it's what they're gonna think I'm nuts. But the second best student is, and you guys are duking it out, and you judo throw him to the ground, is a dwarf woman. Louis, what's this
Hello?
dwarf look like?
So she's got lots of she looks quite rugged. She's got lots of like leather and lots of padding on her, and she's padded up to the bone. She always carries like 2 small pistols. She has like random twigs just in her jacket from when they just collided with her. She is mostly the color green in skin, so she's got this green skin tone to her, and she's got like red hair. And she's obviously quite short because she's a dwarf, but you look like she looks like she's seen her own way through the streets and her own way through life.
I love this game so much.
Pardon?
I love this game so much.
And you can clearly tell she's had a history of the streets, so so she can handle herself quite well.
We're in the present day now, and you have been to this day you've been trying to find your sister who's gone missing. And really because the detectives, they seem so busy all the time, but you seem to have found someone that's been able to help you out, because you've joined the martial arts, you've gotten lessons from Sandy, but it's hard to connect to people because you've always had these powers since you were little. These powers to control water and like throw it at people, but whenever people get hit by it, they just think you're like spraying a hose or like water balloons and stuff. Like, they don't see that you're magic. It's like the mist is covering it up. So you've just stopped trusting, like you've stopped like trying to explain it to people. But you found someone in your quest to save your sister. Yeah, and just in case the worst hasn't happened and she is still out there somewhere. You found this little kid who, like you, has found they had powers. And it's like the one person you've been able to like relate to. And they seem to have some sort of like oracle divination powers. And they like tell you about different bad guys in the city and that kind of stuff. And one day, today, they're like, something bad is going to happen. One of the detectives is in very, very, very deep trouble. In the city as well. I think it's going to be down Main Street by the ice cream store. I think that's where it's going to happen.
Okay. Well,
and I don't know if it's going to make it any better, but maybe if I don't think it's related to your sister, but I think it's somebody's sister. And I think this is your maybe a chance to, if you can't make it right for yourself, to help somebody else.
As soon as she heard the word sister, she started like getting her shit together and started leaving. Like, she barely listened to the last part of the sentence. She's like, yeah, and you can just see her like flipping guns into each other and just bolting towards wherever it is.
Bolting in that direction.
And yeah, you left halfway through your description.
Fair enough. So, it's now the present day, and now Pippy is one of the top detectives as a private investigator, because all of a sudden he's had a very good success rate in his cases. Almost like he can read the minds of people. It's like he's a mind reader. Also, he's rich. He's had a very good couple weeks.
Ew, 1%, ew.
Fuck you.
Are you free to marry?
Fuck off.
I'm so rich.
Pippy, you get directly from that same boss that used to give you so much shit. He's like, Pippy, we need you.
Yeah, what's up?
There's been a murder.
A murder?
Yeah. Someone's targeted one of our detectives. And we need you to go see if you can find out who did it.
I'll do it.
Thank you. And he gives you the address, and it's the exact same address that the Oracle kid gave to Amelia.
Yeah, thanks.
And off to the side, a certain big Halo Elite alien gets word of that same address in that same situation. What do you think? What do you think Blarg does about that, Blarg?
I don't know what this note says, but I think it says enter or be wary of your becoming denies in Louis' handwriting.
You can't see it, he's disappeared.
It disappeared.
Nope.
We cannot dish it.
Don't
Nope.
bother.
Hang on.
Not happening.
Nope.
Disappeared.
Bye.
Yep. All right, Pope, go ahead.
Blarg doesn't care about his role as a police officer at all. Like, he doesn't really care about it. He's more worried that someone got murdered.
Yes, you left it here.
nonetheless.
Right.
So
that
you
makes sense.
We
Maybe
shit, wrong
maybe this
background.
is completely off track, but does Blarg have some sort of disguise that he breaks out?
That's
Do you
a
need
good
this
idea.
anymore, Louis?
I mean, I could make it so that he's
No?
not very invisible, but he's undetectable too. Like, you can't. It's like this mirage suit, I guess. It
Ooh,
makes
fun.
so you can tell how big he is. You can tell what his voice is, but you can't tell how he
Right.
looks like.
I thought
Yeah,
you were
and it's good.
I thought you were going to do the Chris Hemsworth and just have a towel. And
I mean, I
But that
could,
makes
but I don't.
sense for
I
a
could
big
just have a
alien
towel.
because it would be easier to like tell what kind of species you are without that kind of suit. So that's a good
Mhm.
idea. So you suit up and you go take a look at this because the boss was also explaining that it like makes no sense. The guy that was murdered is like stuck motionless in midair. And as you guys are all heading to that situation, Alec, you get word of this murder, and you're in the nearby area, and you hear something about this like horrible chill that was in the area. And the more you think about it, back in the day where your friends were killed, there was that same kind of chill in the air.
Oh, he's gone.
He did it again. So I'll leave that up to you if you go to investigate. But
I will go on that spot, but I'm not giving my word to anyone.
right, makes sense.
Why are you sideways?
It's hard to trust people
There we go.
after that kind of thing.
Yeah, I have some issues now.
Right. So you all take your different routes to the cave or to this spot. And this is where I turn it over to you guys. This is a game where the players do as much describing as the GM, which sounds ironic considering I've spent 30 minutes pumping up your guys' backstories. But
That's fair.
now you guys have the ability to like talk about what we see, what your characters do, that kind of thing.
Okay.
And feel free to like throw in your own details and that kind of stuff. I'll jump in if there's any sort of like if there's anything that either I need to describe or if I need to bat down.
Okay.
But I imagine that Pippy would be the first to the scene.
Makes sense.
Yes, he would be.
Makes sense.
Pippy, you see this detective. It was like a lizard kind of man. He was on the smaller side, and it looks like he was like mid sprint. And to a normal everyday person, it looks like he's just suspended in midair. But you can see with the world what it's really like, and you can see that man is frozen solid. It's wintertime, it's near Christmas, but there's no reason this man should be frozen solid like this. You can tell this was done by the same type of powers that you have. And I imagine you have the staff on your back.
All right, Staff, does this power look familiar to you?
I can't say that it does. It's definitely along the same type as what we possess.
So
There's no mundane explanation.
So you don't have the power to freeze people, do you? I mean, unless you know someone that does.
What? Like bring people back from the dead?
Well, not that really. Just
freeze people.
Just unfreeze
I thought you
them.
said raise people. See, I'm a giant eyeball, not a giant ear. I can't hear you very well.
Right, but
I see.
you can see, right? You can see this, right?
Yes. It does appear to have been some sort of ice-related power. During this time, the next person comes in, and since you all have powers, you can tell that this detective is talking to a magic staff that only he and you can see.
Ah, yeah. Can you see this? Ah, indeed.
Who do you think comes to the scene next? Louis?
Probably
So,
because I'm
yeah.
rushing down from my wherever I was. Rushing down from my, let's say, apartment building. And I've seen a commotion.
You can see the same scene, and you can see Pippy talking to a magic staff. So you can immediately tell this guy's like it's like the Spider-Verse thing when all the Spider-Men see each other. You're like me. And but you can also tell that the murder victim is encased in ice.
Fun. I've got like a leather jacket, like black hoodie combo. So I just switch my hoodie up as if not wanting to be noticed immediately. And
Right.
I go over to look at the person encased in ice. I don't really care about him at the current stage. Now I want to find out about the murder victim. I want to find out about the victim.
Pippy, you see a mysterious person is now investigating your crime scene.
Hey. What are you doing here?
I continue to ignore him.
Hey, can I try to grab her? Is it her?
Yeah.
What are you doing here, madam?
So,
I grab his hand and I twist him down to the floor, like quick martial arts judo slam, like stand, don't touch me.
Ah!
let me go into some of the moves then. This seems like a good time to explain how the actual game works.
Yay!
If you guys look in the sheets topic, you will see a picture with a bunch of post-it note looking things.
Yeah.
In what? Sorry.
One of the sheets in our Discord, the sheets topic.
Yeah.
What?
Those are the 8 core moves to this game, and in this case, we're going to do go toe to toe, because Pippy, I imagine you were wanting to resist being thrown on your ass.
Oh yeah.
All right. So in this case, why don't both of you? So here's how this game works. this is a 2d6 system, which means every move in the game uses 2d6.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to add to this. If you guys look at your character sheets, you will find your different descriptors. We call them tags. And if you see any of those tags that are relevant to this ability, so for example, if Amelia had martial arts, then you'd be able to add that. And each tag that you think is relevant to the situation will give you +1.
Okay.
So, yeah, and I can help guide you through it if you guys have any questions about what might be usable. So, Supermask in Pippy, in your case, you're looking for kind of like defensive stuff to help you not get thrown down, or something that might help
Anticipate
you
the enemy moves.
Exactly.
So that's a +1 to that.
Right. So once you've looked through all your tags, read them out if you think they're applicable. I'm the final judge if they are, and then you're going to both roll 2d6 plus that number of tags.
Okay. So.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'm going to roll actual dice because my Discord isn't working, so I'm rolling actual dice.
okay, so read minds and
Well,
anticipate
isn't
enemy
that
moves.
convenient?
So is it?
Yes,
Well, you
anticipate
expect
enemy
it-
moves will be
I
fine.
think. Give me
Wait, read
Oh my
minds
God.
and anticipate enemy moves. Yeah.
What was the first one?
Read minds.
Read minds. Yep.
So those are the only two I know of. I think this one.
Okay.
So that would
Yep.
be.
So that'll be 2d6 plus 2. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty good there, Super.
So, I rolled a 5 and a 3.
Okay.
So what do I add?
You look through your list of tags, your
Yeah.
descriptors, and if any of those sound like they would make sense to use in this situation, add +1. So your
Okay.
martial arts, for example.
Yeah, so that would be 5, 6, 8. That's 9.
9. Okay. So in this case, Supermask is the one that won out. So Pippy, Amelia is going for your arm. Like, you can see it in advance. Amelia is going for your arm and is going to try to throw you onto the ground. And you know how to dodge it and how to counterattack. But you can tell that Amelia doesn't look like they're trying to hurt you. Just trying to, like, prove a point.
So I just like don't flinch and then grab Amelia's arm back.
Yeah. You do like a counter move to either dodge it or to block her move. And it's at this point that who do you think comes in next? Would that be Alec? Or yeah, I see
Yeah. I
So,
was actually
Alec-
here the whole time because I was so stealthy.
I like it. Well,
and I
let's-
stumble places to switch Pippin with something in the background.
what? Oh, I like this.
Ooh.
Okay. So yeah, so you've been hiding out the entire time, and this time instead of go toe to toe, because they can't see you, you are going to use hit them with all you got. And it sounds like you're gonna hurt them, but hit with all your got is just using your full power. It doesn't have to be actually damaging. So, go ahead and roll 2d6,
Okay.
and any powers or descriptors you have. So, your teleportation magic by chance.
By chance.
Not that Alec has teleportation magic. 6. In this case, you do have other things to add to that. Your teleportation magic and swap others.
Yeah.
So that's going to become an 8.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you can tell on
Each
the
tag is one, right?
move list. Yes.
Oh.
And you can tell on the move list that a 7 is almost always a success. But it may not always, there's a complication.
Yeah.
So in this case, we got here. Yeah, I like it. So you see, well, what do we see? What do you swap Pippy with?
I swap Pippin with actually an old like barrel.
A barrel?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Amelia's going in for this punch that Pippy blocks, and then all of a sudden, like Amelia, are you going for like a second strike maybe?
Yeah, I start to swing, and I see it's a barrel.
You start to swing, and you hit a barrel, and you're like, what?
And then I immediately, because I'm like so like conscious about everyone, I just pull out both my guns and just start like
Oh boy.
shooting in the area.
Okay.
Wait.
So-
Put the guns down.
You're on the other side of the room.
Yeah, you're over there.
Pippy, you suddenly find yourself about 30 feet away on the side of a street where a barrel used to be.
Right.
So this is all going down, and when Amelia hits the barrel smashes against the ice, and the detective that was frozen inside falls down. Blarg, or what's your vigilante name? Blarg.
I already forgot about it.
Blog. Just
It
blog.
is Balatro.
Oh
If
yeah,
I remember
Balatro.
Sounds fucking shit.
But feel free to. Damn.
Fine, I'll call myself Superman. There you go. It's even better.
Nah, just call yourself. Nah, what's a shit name? Killer Lad. There we go.
Oh, why are you giving me a better name? Right. I'll just go Balatro.
Maybe you're on a nearby rooftop or wherever you think you might be, but you see all this going down.
Well, I'm walking down the street, running, right?
I see.
The question is the barrel in the middle of the street when it would switch? Because I was about to nut it out of the way.
It was not in the middle of the street. It was over to one of the sides, just so it doesn't get hit by like cars and stuff.
Yeah, we kind
But
of
if
tried
you
to
would-
find. It was on the path
you
I
were-
was trying to take.
Right. It still can be if you were taking the sidewalk like a responsible citizen.
That's. I'm an irresponsible Blarg. All right, I am.
True. So maybe you were running towards the barrel, and then all of a sudden there's a penguin there, and you bump into Pippy.
Well, I see. What do I? Can I still recognize that it's a penguin? Like, can I still see him
Yeah.
before I?
Yeah.
Do I recognize that he's a cop?
Pippy, do you have like any sort of like badge or something that you have on you to show you're a detective?
Detective Inspector Pippy. PI. Detective.
Well, Blarg hates cops, and he just.
My full name is Detective Inspector PI Pippy.
Well, you do know he's a he said that he's a private investigator, so he's
Okay,
not
P.I. Pippy.
specifically with the cops.
Can I tell if he's a? Can I tell if he's working with the cop? The question is, does Blarg just assume he's a cop because he have a badge? Because he has a badge.
What a great question. The next move I would like to point out is the investigate skill, which is going to be very useful in a murder mystery. So you're going to roll 2d. You're going to roll 2d6, and you're going to add any descriptors that you think might help you out in this situation.
2d6.
Yep.
And
All this
then-
starting to sound like I'm repeating myself. All these moves are all the same move. They all work the same. It's just a matter of when it comes into play.
Can I see his emotions to help me tell what is?
Why, yes, you can. Oddly enough, and I think that'll help you. So I'll give you a +1 for that.
Can I Do I at the same time identify if he's anything magical about him at the same time?
Not. It's not going to help you for this role, but you can already tell because you can see the staff that he's magic. In fact, everybody here is, which is rare. You don't see this every day, especially not all in the same place.
You say that, but I see demons. Theoretically.
Yes. Oh, did you already roll?
Yep.
Yeah,
Would
you
be a
got
7.
That. Oh, you got a 7. Right. Go ahead. When you've decided your total number of tags, add that +1. Like add that plus to it. And that's exactly enough. So yes, you can see that from your investigation, you can see that Pippy is a private eye, which you know. Out of that, in fact, you recognize this guy. He comes in from time to time at the detective agency that you intern at, in the forensics lab. So you can tell that he's a pretty cool guy. Sometimes he can be kind of what's the word? When he talks to people, he can kind of like think he's cooler than everybody else.
Oh,
Not that I'm
condescending.
actually looking.
Condescending.
Yes.
Cocky?
Condescending. Yes. Not that I'm looking at people's weaknesses right now, but yes.
Also, basically, almost every Twitch
Because-
partner ever.
Yeah. Much like tags, weaknesses I can invoke, or you can invoke them yourselves if you think it's relevant. But instead of a plus, it's a -1. But I wasn't gonna count hatred of cops against you because that might even help you in your case of figuring out if somebody's a cop or not. So you're all on the scene, and Alec hasn't exactly shown themselves, but you guys know that weird teleportation stuff just happened.
Concerning.
And
But not in-
also, Amelia's drawn a gun, so someone might want to come over and calm the situation down.
And that's where I come in, because I'm the PI.
Right.
Alright. I walk over. Alright, madam, put the weapons down.
Who are you?
Detective Inspector P.I. Pippy. Who are you?
None of your damn business.
I'm gonna try to read her mind to find out her name.
Ooh, yeah.
Whoa.
You know the deal. 2d6 plus any relevant stuff like your read minds.
Okay, so that would just be the +1. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
That's 9. Yeah, that'll do.
Okay.
So yeah, you can. Amelia, do you see anything on your sheet that might help defend you against mental stuff? I don't recall one.
No.
Okay, just wanted to make sure, because these kind of moves you can defend against with the move Face Danger, but you have to have a way to defend against it for it to matter.
Righto. No. She doesn't. She's not a psychic in any way.
Fair enough. So yeah, Pippy. You find out that her name is Amelia, and you can also tell that she's here for a similar situation as you. You both want to get to the bottom of who did this.
Okay. So, your name's Amelia, right? You're looking for, to solve this kind of situation here, and want to get to the bottom of
She
this.
cocks her gun. Just cocks her gun. And did you know my name?
Let's just say I'm a real Sherlock Holmes with this.
I don't trust you.
Yes, Inya?
Yeah, I'm turning bright yellow. Just like, stop!
What are you doing? Are you turning into a light of some kind?
No, just I'm turning brightly yellow like sun.
You
I
sure
love-
can.
I love
Yeah.
India's just
I will-
kind of individual, just
I
like.
will make you roll for this. I
God.
will
Okay.
make you you roll for this. You turn a brilliant yellow, and the others, everyone here sees you.
Okay, so 1d6.
Oh, you don't have to. No, you don't have to roll if you don't want to.
Ah, I
But
can
if you
roll.
want
I
to, just see
to.
how strong it is. Yeah, go for it.
In
Are
your
you
ultimate
using
lenses.
Are you using your iron body to make yourself more reflective?
Oh, so that's 7 actually. Yeah.
Becomes a 7, which is a success.
Did you forget the? Is it 1d6 for us or 2d6?
It's 2d6.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yes. Yeah. You missed one.
Ah no, I'm a stupid.
No, it's fine. Do it again. There we go.
Yeah.
Nobody's stupid at my channel except for Louis, but nevertheless.
Still 7. Still
Still 7.
7.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, you crush it. So, yeah, the three of you see this. You see a brilliant snail, and you can tell that this is some more magic shenanigans going on too.
I changed my gun from him to that thing.
And while
Alright,
she's
everybody
and
aim
while
at the
she's
disco light show.
and while she's doing that, I'm gonna try to disarm her.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
you know she has 2 guns, right? You know she has 2. She's only
Does have
using
2
one at the
guns.
moment.
I'll allow this.
Okay.
Why
Can
don't
I defend
we...
against it?
Yeah. Why don't you two go toe to toe? So you're both going to roll 2d6 and then add what you think is relevant.
So, martial arts, gun.
Super, you can use read minds, but you're not going to do. We're not going to allow detect enemy moves.
Okay, read minds, just that then.
Toe to toe.
Hmm.
Oh. Oh.
So that's a 10.
You got to beat 12.
I got a 10.
Don't worry about it. Super, in this business, when you roll over a 12, well, let me explain. When you roll over a 7, it's a partial success. Something usually bad happens as well. When you roll over a 10, that's a solid success. Everything pretty much goes your way. But when you roll over a 12, that move is dynamite. And Super, that's basically a critical success. Super or Pippy, you can disarm the gun and you also see the second gun and can grab that as well.
Yeah, so I disarmed just both guns just like very quickly. And just like
Right.
pulled and just like drop the ammo and just kick it away under a trash can.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with it.
Alec, that's fair. Alec, you may want to get in there and try to calm everybody down, or Balacho.
Hmm.
Can I continue this toe to toe because the Amelia's not going to just stand by and let this happen?
Well, and for the sake of time, I'm going to get someone else to come in here and calm you all down.
Well, I was about to say something, but sure.
Do go ahead, Poe.
Go on, Em.
Blarg, yes. In this case.
Yes,
well, I
Blarg.
guess, just to say Blarg.
Yeah.
He comes in, is really fed up because everybody's fighting for no fucking reason, right?
Yeah.
The guy
Yep.
is falling like literally.
Well,
on front
in
of me.
Pippy's defense, he is disarming an armed person. And instead
Yes.
of explaining that they're both on the same side, Pippy has left that information out. Oh no, he did say Amelia's just being a dork.
All right, I'm gonna well, I guess try to calm down. What is the dwarf called again?
Amelia.
Alec.
Amelia. I'm
Alright,
gonna
Amelia.
try to get in
Just say
front
my
of Pippy
name.
and say that Amelia should calm down a bit, because I can see her
Yes,
emotions
lady.
and stuff. She's a bit annoying.
That's true.
Probably a decent detail is that no one can actually see her face. She has got her head like securely over her face.
Oh
She's
no, I
trying
mean,
to hide her
Cora.
face as much as possible.
Yes.
You can obviously tell
so it's
the
hard
girl.
to see.
Yeah. From
You
her
can
out.
tell she's a girl, but Blarg can see people's emotions.
Oh yeah.
Just to let you know, you can still see someone's emotion even though they have their face covered, just how their body is acting.
So it's at this point that you guys all start to notice that you guys are pretty much all here for the same reason. Between Barg's emotion reading and Pippy's mind reading. So you guys think maybe now's the time we work together and get this done. If you're okay with working together.
I turn to you and I go, Penguin, give my guns back and I'll help.
If you promise to, like, not pull them out on everyone who is trying to do their job.
I'm sorry, you turned into a barrel a second ago. I was freaked out.
I teleported over there. I have no idea how that happened. That wasn't me.
Okay, give me my guns back, and I can be a hand.
Very well
Was
then.
it- It
Also,
wasn't the bloody worm, was it?
might be the worm. I'm just gonna get your ammo back from underneath the trash can. Just give me a second here. Take the guns.
I clip them back.
So, while he's doing that, would the rest of you like to investigate this crime scene? See if there's anything you can learn.
I don't want to disturb you, but the guy is on my feet. On my foot, actually. I only have one.
I am getting my DNA samples all over him.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ugh. Well, that's the nail.
I'm a body with a foot, so.
Right.
You should
You're
have
all
just a giant raincoat, but you have like a skateboard underneath you to stop.
Deal.
So, let me go over investigate again. Anyone who wants to investigate, roll 2d6 and add any relevant tags.
I would like to investigate.
I could
Absolutely.
actually. There's an idea actually because there could be something underneath that trash can.
Can I attempt to hit? Can I attempt to like? 'Cause it's ice, isn't it?
Well, it was ice. A
Okay.
barrel
Well,
hit it,
ice.
and then the ice shattered.
It's water,
But there's
right?
still ice. There's still ice samples around, and yes, there is some water.
Can I attempt to like move the water out the way? As
I
much
like
as
it.
humanly possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey. Mm.
Okay,
So
that a 6 was just me. See if there was like anything under the trash can while Pippy was looking under there to grab the ammo.
I see.
Yeah.
So that's 11 from me.
All right. Good. Oh yeah. He doesn't have any of that. Okay. What did anyone else investigating?
I would like to search if this ice is demonic of nature or not.
Sure.
So, does the app help me? I think it would, right?
That's tough. Yeah. Go ahead and add that. Maybe it's got like a searching database on it.
And can I detect it on my own, like just as myself?
Did I still give you? Did I still give
think
you
you
detect
might have.
magic?
Question.
Identify magic. Yep.
What else do
So
I have?
I'm already hearing a +2.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna use my physically fit to move stuff if needed. Maybe some
I
art.
won't be giving you the bonus on that one,
All right.
but good to keep in mind.
And I'm gonna check the body if anything weird is, since I'm a medical student.
That I
No?
will allow.
Oh, I mean that body. Oh, sure.
All right, so that's a +3.
I was going to say, could I heal them? But at that point, they're already dead. Aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a bit outside your range of healing.
Yeah.
Ooh, good roll. So yeah, Pope, yours is dynamite, and then Louis, you got an 11.
11.
All right. So between you, we've got investigate Yep. Get the clues equal to that. Okay. So, in this game, when you roll to investigate, you get clues. And clues are things I don't immediately have to tell you. Instead, you spend a clue and you get to ask me one question.
Mm-hmm.
And from your rolls, I have to tell it to you straight. Or I have to give you the lead on where to go next.
Okay.
So, the specific number of clues you got. Pope, how much did you add to your roll?
3
Three?
plus.
You have 3 clues. And Louis, how much did you add to your roll?
1.
1. You have 1 clue. And you don't have to spend it right away, but you can only use clues to ask me questions related to where you got the clues. So you can ask me questions about the murder or any of the stuff around the murder. Super rolled a 6. That's not going to help. I can throw some clues your way if you want, or if you have any specific questions to ask, feel free.
Okay. I have a question immediately off the bat.
Sure.
Is there any indication of who forced this person to freeze? Any sort of like
Right.
weapon blast, or were they just like dipped like a big icicle?
Right.
Was it a weapon, or was it like a?
Based on the angle of which the ice came in to freeze the guy, he was shot in the back by something.
Ooh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a weapon of some form.
You can ask up to 3 questions, right?
Yep.
Can I ask if this was a creature of demonic or mystical nature? Or is it just the person?
Well,
Like an angel or some kind of mythical creature or something?
you can tell this isn't specifically related to any sort of demon powers, but it's the same type of magic that like you. Do you guys have a word for what you call yourselves? Magic, like, mythic, any kind of like. You can tell that whoever did this is like you. They have some sort of ice magic that they got.
I don't really refer to myself as anything, just because I've been obviously surviving for so long.
Right.
I've never had a name for myself. I've just been like, I'm a vigilante. I'm doing this for justice. I'm trying to find justice. I've not given this a label to it.
Right, because you've had them your whole life.
Mm. And I've had to use it to survive.
And I am going to throw something your way. You can, in this guy's pockets, you find something in there. It's a scrap of paper, not scrap of paper, like a full proper sheet.
Who? Pope or me?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What's on the piece of paper? Do I actually have to ask?
So fair enough. Yeah, you're good. So you don't have to spend a clue on it. You open it up and you see it's a case file for a recent attack and rumors of attack. Someone is against the detective agency because one of the agents had recently helped in taking down a big bad guy. And you can tell that there are one detective, Jenna Piplup. And it looks like from this case file, this person was tasked to defend that person. And now they're dead.
Dun dun dun.
Blarg, do you share this information?
That's a good question.
Tell us
Sure.
everything.
Okay. Well, You gotta say that to a 6 feet, 8 feet tall alien.
I'm a PI. Do I look like I give a fuck?
I could literally.
Being a detective kind of gives you.
Yeah.
It helps you stand up to big.
If not, I'll just read your mind to find out. Oh, okay.
We also can do that if you don't.
All right.
Yeah.
I can just think of lewd things instead.
Yeah, but you don't know that he's a
You
mind
just
reader, though.
spirits away.
You don't know that he's a mind reader.
Oh
I
god.
hope he doesn't
true.
read my mind.
Bye.
Do you?
It's just like-
Do you tell the others?
We just like read
Yes.
Inya's mind. Heckler off?
But
Oh
for a
god!
price. But for a
Oh, no, I
price.
didn't.
I'll tell them, but for a price. And my
Is-
apartment is.
What is?
Sadly, I'm a bit of a poor bum. I need some money.
So, as sad as that is, and as much as people may want to help you, this is totally obstruction of justice. And Pippy, if you would like to read his mind, now is the time.
Go ahead.
Okay, I will do just that then.
Can I block it with intent? Does this count as magic? Question.
This does count as magic, so you can
I'll
use
put you-
identify magic to defend against it.
You
I
got to
thought
try
you
and
put it off
you got to try and
this
be
time.
an 8 Pope.
I will identify the magic and use my protection magic tank if I can.
Yeah, but if you do that, you
You
got
sure
you
can?
got to beat 8.
Yep.
8.
But he's got 2d6 plus 2, so odds are on his side.
We'll see.
We'll see. It could
I'm
still.
slowly turning
shake
back
out.
to brick red.
Right. Is that your base color, or are you shy?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
actually, I'm white and dotted.
Ah,
Damn.
Shame.
Yeah. So yeah, you crush it, but in between this time, Pippy, you do see the case file, and you do you see his name, and you see the detective's name, and you recognize that that's the guy that was supposed to be protecting Jenna, and he's not here to do that.
Wait that's the guy who was supposed to protect Jenna.
It's dead.
I see that.
It's
Would
disgusting.
you like to make a phone call to see if your girlfriend's okay?
Okay, I'm gonna
Wait,
roll.
hold on a
Hold on.
minute. Dude, that was your...
No, it was not. My girlfriend's not dead. I'm just gonna do.
Yeah, your as far as he knows, his girlfriend's not dead. Just the person in charge
Okay.
of protecting her.
All right,
He's
Oh,
trying
gonna-
his job.
all right. So I'm gonna add
Such a good
high
job.
high tech smartphone, true love, and crush to +3. Let's go.
I like it. Go ahead and roll. Nice. I wasn't even gonna make you roll, but yeah, you're right. You get a lot of tags to this particular action.
Yeah.
He
So,
slams.
yeah, you call and it rings, and then it rings again, and then it goes to voicemail. Hi, you've got Jenna's voicemail. Leave a message.
Such an unoriginal
Hey,
voice.
hey,
man.
hey,
God.
Jen.
Right.
Please, call me back straight away once you get this voicemail. I just need to know if you're okay. Okay, thanks. And then
does
hangs up.
Blarg hear this?
and
Like,
just-
Such a
does
good
he have
boyfriend.
speakerphone on or not?
Pippy, were you being quiet about it? I imagine not, because you probably want to get these guys to help if there is something.
Yeah,
wrong.
just okay, guys. Look, I need some help with this case.
No shit.
And I'm asking the three of you to help me out with this. You already found some evidence.
Oh, that requires work. Ah,
I'm a
Feel like
PI.
it's
This
paid.
is what I do for a living, okay?
Amelia, you
blows.
realize that this is starting to become very, very familiar to what the Oracle was telling you about somebody's sister being in trouble.
look, I know, alright? Your useless department, I'm very blooming aware of.
So
Wow.
you got. I don't know what Alec and Blarg's ideas on this are, but I imagine they're also wanting to help.
I mean, yes, you seem to have a lot of issue right now. I cannot leave you like that.
Sorry,
All
I
right.
had to say hello.
It's
Show us the doggo.
So
Show us the doggo.
Don't come now.
let me get another not perception. That's D&D. Let me get another investigation roll because investigation is also perception in this game.
Well, for all of us.
Yep, just for checking your general surroundings.
Okay, so what is
I-
investigation again? That is
2d6 plus relevant tags.
okay. So I reckon maybe see the invisible that could help.
Yeah.
So I'll try read minds and see the invisible. I say that'll probably be the most sensible options.
Yeah.
I-
Perfect.
Can I use identify magic?
You can. I'll keep an eye on the roll if it ends up being important.
Okay.
I've got no skills that help me, but I've got an 8.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll
Enya,
2d6.
any rolls?
So 1.
Yeah, I have a 7 because I care for.
Oh, you have a 7, right?
You just made it in there, nice.
So you guys have a couple different. A couple of you guys see this, but the big one is Pippy, because Pippy can starts to, or the staff on his back. Sam, he's like, Pippy, towards the back, about 50 feet away, and behind a trash can, you start to pick up the thoughts. Oh man, they're really gonna get in. They're gonna find the boss. I gotta go tell the boss. I gotta get out of here. And that in that same direction, any of you guys that rolled over a 7 or 7 or more see a lankier dude. He's kind of like he's got like a pale red head kind of thing going on, and he's hiding behind that trash can.
The last. Okay, so I remember once when I swapped places with that barrel. So you Slug, what was your name?
Alec,
Are you able to like swap things around or something?
you mean you want me to get that person over there?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm throwing something in the air, and it switched and
What?
fell on the ground.
All right,
There you go.
go ahead and roll it.
Yeah.
I think you may have yourself a future series soon, dude.
Isn't it so good?
Yeah. But won't be until a while.
I'm in love. Right.
Because we do have 2 campaigns
But
running at once and don't want to run a third at once.
I didn't mention it, but I've never been so excited to GM before.
Yeah.
I usually don't like to GM. But this is such a good game. And you guys made such good characters.
Yeah.
And you rolled an 8. Now, Inya,
Yeah.
we are going to do hit with all you got. And you rolled not over a 10. So you're going to choose one of the effects on there. You're either going to prepare yourself in case of a counterattack. You're going to do something to who you're hitting the redhead? Or you're like teleporting them to you?
Actually, I throw like a rock in the air or a rumble of anything, and I swap
Right.
the rumble with the guy so he falls down on my foot. Like,
Perfect. Do you see the 4 options for hit with all you got, or 5 options on the D&D sheets?
let me check. I think I will try to do all the target's attention.
Okay, perfect. So you'll do that, but let me explain what that 5th effect is. The 5th effect is you gain the upper hand and take 1 juice. Juice is something that's usually made by the move called Change the Game, which usually that move is set aside for buffing people, debuffing people, or introducing stuff into the story to help your side or hurt their side. Like before when I was saying you can describe stuff, just whatever you want. Like you could roll Change the Game to like, by the way, I had a gun hidden.
Okay.
That kind of thing. It's amazing. So that's normally what juice comes from. So
Okay.
one of the options with Hit with All Your God is you can introduce a buff or debuff to either side. But for right now, you said you're holding their attention.
Like.
Perfect. So yeah, this
turning
guy's hiding
rainbow.
behind a trash can. Yeah. He thinks he's totally fine, and then all of a sudden he falls down in the group of all 3 of you. Ah! Ah!
Is he trying to run away
I
or anything?
calmly look at him and go, "Hello."
Bye.
Guess who
What
joined
the hell?
us?
All right, buddies.
I,
What the
All
hell
right.
did you do to me?
Can I pick him up
Am I
so
all
he
here?
can't run away? Like I'll pick him up by like the shoulder, like by around the neck.
I mean, I can just pull a gun on them. Far simpler.
Do you want me to roll for that?
I would love you to roll. Why don't we go toe to toe? Toe to toe works a little bit differently when we're talking about an NPC. So, roll your 2d6 plus anything you think is important, and I am keeping an eye on the different options.
Wait, who's doing it?
I am.
Hope is.
I'm
Damn.
effective at fighting. I don't know if can you not easily deceive during a fight? Is that a thing I can use?
Not for this.
All right, I'm physically fit. That kind of works.
That will work. Yeah.
I have tough skin, so if he, I don't know, tries to bite me or whatever.
Pass. That won't do. If he goes to hit you, then we'll talk about that move.
All right. Then that's just 2.
Okay. 2d6 plus 2. And then tell me the result, because I'm not looking at the chat.
All right. 11.
Yeah. For these options, because you rolled 10 plus, you get 2 of the choices on the move sheet. That's either you do what you want, in this you achieve your goal, which in this case is grab the guy. You can impose a status, which is a debuff to them, equal to the bonus that you got on the roll, or you can prepare to defend yourself if he tries to do something at you. And you
Okay,
get to
I'll
pick 2 of those.
I'll manage take hold of him. He's captured, right? Just in case he does try to do something.
Right.
And I will be prepared if he actually tries to do something while I hold him. I guess.
Perfect.
Third one.
Yep. So what he's going to do, because he realizes his goose is cooked. He is going to with super fast speed. He is going to try to hit you. So
While he's hanging above me, I'm holding him above me, basically.
Yes, he is trying to beat you back so he can squirm away.
Mm.
If you don't choose this, they can impose if they're PC.
Sorry.
Okay, so that's not anything I have to worry about. It's time to face danger, Pope.
Yep.
Why don't you roll 2d6, and now you can do that tough skin. But you can't use anything that you just used, so you can't use your athletic. Not that I would have given you the bonus for that anyway. Well, it would have worked, but I can't. If you use it on offense, you can't use it on defense.
Oh.
Mm.
Yep. So, like, Inya could use her iron body to deal damage, but then she can't use it to defend herself.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I, I'll use my tough skin. Does this count as a magical attack as well?
Not
Is it-
this.
Okay. Can I use my medical student as to basically try to keep
Get
him
outta
away
here.
from my vitals?
Get it. I like your description, but no.
Alright.
And feel free to, try to massage the answer, try to get me to do it, but keep it reasonable. And that was reasonable, but no.
And then you
Louis
just
is
see
pointing a gun
Pippy just
at
go.
this person. Pippy
Second
is
gun.
lowering the gun.
And then Pippy's like,
All right.
no, 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 no.
What did you get?
An 8.
8. All right. Let me see what that did. For face danger, that is take the status but -1. Okay. So that is going to be yeah. So this guy hits you, and he hits you with a really fast kick to your kidney, wherever your kidney's at on your Blarg body. And you're going to take a status called Winded 2.
Alright.
I will keep track of your statuses, but basically, statuses are debuffs. Characters and bad guys don't have HP in this game. Rather, we keep track of statuses. And higher statuses take more small statuses to stack up. So you're in no danger, but any character is knocked out when they get a status of 5. And you don't want to know what happens when you take a status of 6.
Whoops.
Yeah. Oh, did I not put? Oh my gosh, I didn't put one on here for Boop. How am I gonna give him his winded status if I don't have a little card here?
I have a question. What happen? Is there anything special happen if you get a minus or 0? Since that is theoretically
mean?
possible, isn't it? You can have a
If
minus.
you get a roll.
You can get minuses on your rolls, right?
Yeah.
What happens if you get 0 or lower? Is there something special happen then?
Nah. It only ducks down further if you roll a 6 or less.
Okay.
6 or less is straight failure.
I feel like
Alright,
rolling a 0 or even less is just straight up death.
Depends on the situation. All right. Let's talk Louis or Amelia and Pippy.
But
it
is
looks
the guy still on the floor, yeah?
no. Pope or Blarg currently has him lifted up by his collar.
All right,
Oh,
buddy.
This guy's got some.
All right, buddy. I think it's time that we have a little talk. Who are you working for?
Yeah. You'll never get the information out of me.
All right.
But there is a way for you to get the information out of him.
Oh, yes,
Ah,
there is.
yes.
Super. It's time for you. Let's see. Is this more of a convince? Why don't you do hit with all you got?
Okay, so
But
just
it's a charisma hit with all you got.
okay. So same roll as normal, yeah.
I mean, can I convince
Yep.
anyway with the gun?
Fuck.
I'll
Fuck.
let you take a shot at it next.
I got the lowest.
What happened?
I got a 4.
You sure did. What the hell happens when you fail a hit? with
Oh,
all you
I
got?
haven't.
What'd you get?
Nothing happened. Say,
What did I
It's like-
get? Well,
screw you, detective.
I got a 12.
12. Louis, I would like you to quickly try to fix your Discord so I can see those rolls. Even if you have, I wouldn't be
I'm
able to see
using
a Chrome
actual
browser.
dice. I'm using.
I know. I can't see them. But yes, I can see you have shown us 2 6s.
Promise you that's
But
what
yeah,
I
and
rolled.
so
I promise you
Good.
that's what I rolled.
so in that case, Louis'
Alright,
roll
so
is
roll
dynamite,
is every
which
time you
means-
roll, you have to look your phone down at the screen so we can see them as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I will bring them
If-
up.
if
I
that's-
will bring them up. Don't worry, I will bring them up.
That's
Okay.
not the same thing, but okay. So in this case on Dynamite, you get to choose 3 of the options with hit with all you got.
I'm using convince.
In this case, what?
I'm using convince. I'm threatening them.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, it's basically like I decide which move is kind of more important because there's more of like a
Right.
interrogation combat.
Give me 2 seconds.
But
Stop me
convince
going.
also works. All right. Let's see.
Go for it. Come on.
Change their agenda to include yours. Okay, yeah. So this guy.
Dog needed a wee.
But basically, he did roll high enough for me to do that anyway. Are you good?
I'm just gonna. I will see him when he wants to get back in. But I'm alright.
Okay. All right. I'll be quick about it, and then you can go do your thing.
I can't hear you.
Okay, whoa.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Inya,
I'm gonna go back in.
Inya, Pope.
Yeah.
Boo.
Okay,
I have.
Boy.
Oh, he's gone.
What have we done?
Alright. Don't let me
Speak.
go back in. Say no. Say hello, Simon. Okay,
Simon.
No. No. No.
All right.
Poor dog.
I have.
No,
I
you
have
can't
ditched
get
the
the
old-
liquor off
the
the
old
table.
microphone.
I'll give it to you. Bugger off.
what does
Sorry,
he want?
he decided he wanted a bit of rubbish on the table.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, you do convince him, and he's like, all right, fine. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you. Look, don't hurt me, okay? I'm just an informant.
Well, you better inform us
Who do
quickly.
you work for?
Oh, right. I am working for the Cult of Krampus. They have a plan to kidnap somebody, and they're going to use them in a demonic ritual to summon their god. Okay?
2 Krampus D&D sessions
it's-
in 1 weekend. What the fuck is happening?
The end of the world, dude. That's what's happening.
It was. Krampus is gonna turn up eventually.
Absolutely. Especially in a setting where characters from literature come to life. You gotta. Not that
That was
he is.
program, Liam.
but-
Gotta be the one.
Oh, God.
Get on with the
Super
program. How about I
masculine
get off with the
universe.
program? Thanks for watching the stream, guys. No, I'm kidding.
The Super Mass
All right.
Cinematic Universe is coming to life.
No.
Yep. And I was just supposed to keep an eye on the crime scene to make sure that nobody found out about the murder, but that's already happened. Just let me go.
Found out about the murder? Someone has been shot with ice. Like, that's not the most
Yeah.
conspicuous plan.
You're right. I was supposed to tell the cult if anyone found out, and that's what I was gonna go do until I ended up here.
Well, you're not gonna tell anyone. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take us instead, or I kill you.
Okay.
That's the options you have.
Okay, yeah. I'll show you where he's at. So this guy, wait, can you put me down?
All right, put him down.
I dislike Colonel so much. I'm not sure if I'm able to put them down.
Look,
I'm
how are
not
we
sure if
supposed to
Blarg is
how are we
able to
supposed
put
to
them
get
down.
somewhere if you're not going to put them down?
He has fingers. He still has fingers. Should I say?
Excuse me.
Just
Put him
put it.
down.
He does.
Put him down.
Simon.
No, not
does.
Simon here.
He
no,
is like a
no,
he's like an
no,
alien, so he's
no.
got like 3 fingers. He's like all this.
You guys want
so
me
they've-
to let him go and let
Yes.
him
Yeah.
Did he just point?
It
Let him go.
pointing
You're
doesn't
on the way,
help.
I'm not
We're in
getting
a
after him.
city.
Yeah, we're in the city. I wonder how we're gonna lose anyone in here.
We live in a society.
Blarg lets him down.
I can help with this. They're in the sewers by the docks.
Sewers by the docks.
Yeah,
Well, you're still gonna take us there.
absolutely, I can do that. Just
Okay.
don't hurt me.
Well, cooperate and you'll be just fine.
So you guys carry this dude through the through town, and do any of you guys have a car?
I have a
Not a
police.
bicycle, I guess.
I have a police car. Does that count?
Yes.
Ooh.
Why don't you make me a change the game roll there, Super, because we don't have a car on your character sheet. But actually, you know what? I have a way to make that work. Yes, you do have a police car, because that's gonna make it a lot easier for him to not split the second he gets a chance.
You're giving Liam a car.
Yeah,
We're doing
but it's a
It's a
police car.
wise
It's
decision. This is so.
it's not his own car. He's gonna have to change the game if he wants his own car. But this is a standard issue but police car.
Can he even
Yeah.
reach the pedals?
Yes.
Wait, it's like a
Special
really
car.
small one.
It's a size small.
Oh,
Wait,
great!
can
So
I-
Blarg has to sit on top.
The driver's seat's a size small. The rest of you can fit in.
All right, because I don't think an
Oh,
8
well,
feet tall
Blarg
alien
is
can fit in there.
sit on top of the car like
Right.
this.
I
Go
know
ahead,
there's-
Inya.
This car for people that have like lower issues, like they
Right.
have the pedals on the wheel.
Well, that's
Like,
fun.
Why don't we
So,
just get? Why don't I just get a skateboard, put you on the skateboard, and then attach you to the car, and you can just hold on.
So
Can I-
you guys, go ahead.
I'm gonna put it on my lap so he doesn't try anything magical.
Yep. That makes
Okay.
sense.
I'm gonna
So,
sit next to him
you guys-
and hold the gun at the other dude, just in case he tries.
Right.
wanna see
So
which
you're
car he's
going
gonna
through, and while Pippy is driving, I imagine you're going into like the police database to see if you can learn anything about him.
Hey, Pippy.
Pippy.
Hey, Penguin.
Yeah, what's
Do you
up?
have any cuffs on you? Can we cuff this guy? Do you have
Yeah,
any
sure.
cuffs?
Yeah, I'm just gonna cuff him.
I'll allow that. Yeah, so you cuff him. So Pippy is looking through the the police database, and you find this guy as is Ian what did I have as his last name? I forgot. I didn't include a last name, but his name is Ian. But he works
Ian.
for a local gang, and they have him in the database as goes by Breadman because he's a baker. And why don't you guys roll a? I'm forcing this so hard. Why don't you guys roll a investigation roll?
Okay.
All right.
I'll just add read minds as well, because that
Okay.
also helps.
Um,
And
Okay.
What
Pope?
are we investigating?
see the invisible.
investigation.
Exactly.
Pope, why don't you throw in your detect magic and that?
Good.
Mostly.
My medical
I
student does
ask
not
you-
come to play.
SPW. Can I argue for stealthy for like looking
No.
through things?
No, you cannot. What was the
Damn,
question,
that's a
Pope?
5 then.
Well, I need to know what nature we're inspecting. Just
That's
To
a-
figure out this guy's powers because he had super speed.
can I use
a
see
5.
emotions? It could be.
Not for this.
Can I use the demon
Yeah,
amp
we got
as
it.
well?
You can use
Ah!
the demon app. I'll allow.
Should I also use? I don't know. Effective at fighting demons. Can I see if he's actually an alien?
Not demon related.
All right. So he's just a normal ass alien, pretty much.
No, yeah, normal as alien. I keep forgetting that all these dudes are aliens.
Okay.
I think it was just
I'm a
+2.
Lego alien.
So, Blarg finds out that this guy, like, you maybe you talk him through it because you can tell he's got powers, and he shows like just to keep it cool, like, all right, I'm gonna use my powers, but I'm not using them on anybody, okay? He shapeshifts to become a smaller version of himself, and through that and your a couple different like hints come in. The small size, the super speed, the fact that he's a redhead, you put it together, and he is the gingerbread man. And that is why he has small and his super speed.
Because he's a ginger. I knew it.
Yeah.
Ginger is actually a good boost.
Ginger.
God damn it, SPW!
This may have
God
been
damn
the
it.
most messed up thing you have ever said.
Would you call
I
it
love
the
it.
mother of all puns?
I hate this. God
No,
damn it.
because
bet
that's my
earlier.
job.
Oh, okay.
And you make puns since
So-
when?
Occasionally, when I'm the GM, because I don't have to deal damage to myself, and there's no damage in this game.
I have let the DM do pun damage. Louis.
So, you guys are making your way with Breadman to these sewers, and once you get down into there, yeah, why not? He immediately books it as soon as you guys try to get out of the car. So, if
I-
one of you guys,
I will try to, since I'm athletic, I will try to chase him.
chase after
I'm
him, you got it.
I'm gonna use my acrobatics to try and, quickly grab onto shit and start like swinging, try and push myself
Right.
faster and forward.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm
I
gonna
love it.
totally go like Spider-Man on this shit.
Hey, I'm just going to. Are we at the docks now then?
Yes.
Yes.
so-
He is trying to dip into the sewers. Like it's like a big open area where all the water normally comes out, but there's like sidewalk type things along the sides, and he's
Okay.
going down one of those.
Okay, so Pippy is just going to investigate.
Go ahead and investigate. Amelia and Blarg roll toe to toe.
Right?
Because
So I'm-
basically it's a struggle. You're
Okay.
trying to catch him and he's trying to get away.
Can I use my identify magic to see if he's gonna pull something?
So I'm just gonna
Done.
add read minds and see the invisible while investigating.
What are you investigating?
The docks, whatever it is,
Before I
there's
tell
something
you-
in the docks.
I see.
Hey, look.
Yeah, go ahead and add what you
Not
think is
lunchtime.
relevant, and then I'll change the math.
Penguin, it's not lunchtime. Don't look at the ocean.
No, I said read minds and see the invisible.
Yes. So let's do this one at a time. Amelia, what's your role?
I'm still trying to fix my Discord, but I'm gonna have to go with dice. That is if you're allowing acrobatics.
Yep.
Which I believe is a +1.
Correct. Everything is a +1.
Okay, then that'll be a 11.
11? Yeah. Next we'll do Pippy.
Yeah, okay, we got the roll of 5.
You rolled a 5.
Oh god.
Investigate the docks.
Nothing going there. Does that include your bonuses?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, nothing. You think you're gonna have to get further inside if you're gonna find anything. And Blarg,
I got a 7.
you got a 7. Okay. So Pope, you choose one of the options and go toe to toe, and Louis, you choose 2.
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to use. You get them good. I
Nice.
run into them. Basically.
And awesome.
Is this in my
So
tag?
for
Yeah.
what?
What am I looking for exactly? Sorry.
In the D&D sheets on the move go toe to toe, you're gonna choose
Yeah.
2 of those options out of the 3.
Okay. I'm gonna try and counter.
Okay. Pope, how much did you add to your roll?
1 moment.
Or that wasn't just
1.
the straight dice? 1? Okay. So the power that you add is the status that he takes. So it's the same deal for him. If he gets to 5, he's done. Like this chase is over. So he's got let's call it bruised 1.
Okay.
And Louis, you said you're countering just in case he tries something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then what is your other effect?
Mine.
Oh, right. One of the options is achieve your goal.
Oh. Sorry, I was getting confused on that one. That's why I was
Right.
like.
In
not
this
sure what I
case,
wanna do.
achieve your goal is going to be to keep up with him. So Pope, if you want to change yours just to keep up with him, I'll allow.
I mean, I could change mine to try and like.
Oh, so I can't.
use-
I can't. So I can't
Not-
wound him and
not-
let it. Hit.
I mean, I
Let,
could
uh,
try.
If you wound him, he's going to get away from you at least.
Yeah, I'm gonna just wound him and let
I was gonna
Yep,
say.
the dwarf continue.
Instead of him wounding him, can I use some vines to try and just trap him up? Like, create
Yeah.
like a wind effect and like, yay!
Oh.
In that case, didn't you roll an 11, Louis? That makes it a 12. It's dynamite. You get all 3 options. Sick. So how much did you add in total? Acrobatic vines. 2? Okay. So yeah, that's gonna be another onto the bruise, but we'll call this one tied up.
May I also
tied up
remind that
to-
no dabbing is allowed during SupermaskGastly streams? Thank you very much.
Just like the airlines, we couldn't understand what he said.
Think we'll draw this fight, so you all later.
I think
He's
he's
playing
speaking
your
Spanish.
radio.
I think this is Spanish.
So, yeah, you guys catch this guy with your powers. You see Amelia shoot vines out from her hands, I imagine.
Yeah.
And it ties this guy up, and he's like, oh, "No, guys, they're over here. They're trying to get in." And you don't know if he's being heard right now or not.
I
Go ahead.
can I use the rest of the vines to like shut him up?
You sure
To
can.
gag him.
He's like,
I
"Guys,
like
Should we should we knock him out just in case?
I mean, I could hang him from the ceiling.
Right. Yeah, Amelia could use their vines and like detach them to keep them tied up.
I mean, I could always just
Wanna do
kick him
that?
in the face, old fashioned.
Both options are okay. So yeah, you you leave him tied up, and he's like, "Arr!" And then all of a sudden, bam! He's good. He goes limp. So
It's like
you
a
guys
swinging.
know that-
It's like a pinata from the roof, just swinging. Like,
yeah, you guys know
Swing.
somewhere in these sewers is the cult of Krampus, what gingerbread men call them.
what a shitty place to meet.
Yeah. They must save a lot on their venue expenses, though. The only other people claiming this spot is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh no.
Oh my god, they're here.
I mean, that would be.
They could be here. Well, hold on. Let's just say City of Mist does not condone the use of trademarked characters and the use of their character creation. However, we cannot stop you from using them in your home games. Unfortunately, this is a stream, which means we cannot use any trademark material, probably.
Hey,
Probably.
there-
As
hey,
we have
look.
a Pipple up.
their
Because
young
we have a
adult,
flip-flop. Oh, yeah.
the young adult
And a Halo
mutated
alien.
tortoises.
Right. All right. So you guys are trying to make your way through this sewers. If you guys have any ideas of what you want to do to figure out your way to go, feel free to let me know.
I mean,
Specifically, Alec, we haven't heard from you in a bit.
yeah.
My job's to shoot that spotlight wherever it needs to go.
Damn.
I mean, I can always try to see if there's any, I don't know, if I can sneak through some vent and see where it's going.
Yeah.
You're gonna die hard situation.
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie.
Hell yeah.
Totally doesn't
Yes, it is.
It's a
So it's-
Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie, for God's sake.
Alec, go ahead and roll sneak around. We haven't used this one yet. It's good. We're getting all the mix in.
Yay!
2d6 plus irrelevant tags. Anyone else got any ideas while they're working on that?
Can
I
add
can,
a
I
plus
can probably
two?
help sneak around.
I'm
stealthy.
still trying to find some evidence.
All of these are
can
good
I add-
ideas.
Can I add 3 things?
So I'm just gonna
Yes,
add my same
but
two
tell me
things
what
as
they are.
before.
I'm using stealth, care for the
Yep.
less unfortunate, and super speed.
Super speed, yes. For the people for less unfortunate, no.
Okay, so,
So-
I
plus
have a
2.
very SPW. I do have an important question.
9.
Sure.
And you, as soon as you hear this question, you'll be like, "For God's sake, what?"
Probably, yeah.
Is this sewer an open water sewer?
It is. It sure is.
Can I argue for possibly ride the waves?
Maybe
And-
not for stealth.
Or water
But-
fast
well-
travel?
Fast travel, yes. I'll allow you to go underwater, but you have to go into the gross sewer water. Under the gross sewer water.
That's fine. I stole these
Okay.
first. They're not mine.
Yep. So feel free to either investigate if you want to find the path or just to sneak. Pippy, you can investigate.
Okay. I got
Inya,
an
you rolled a
11.
9.
I had 9.
Am I rolling to
Okay.
investigate or am I rolling to sneak around?
Whichever you prefer. If you want to find the way or if you want to remain undetected.
Yeah, I'll remain undetected. I just want to kind of have a look around. Cool. That's a 3 and 1. I'm arguing for 2.
Okay.
That's a 6.
Okay. So you're not getting anywhere. Let's start with Alec. Alec, you rolled a success, which means you're starting to sneak around. Well, this is getting good. I'm gonna save you. This is too good. Pippy, what'd you roll? You rolled an 11.
Yeah, I got an 11 with read minds and see the invisible.
I am going to call against those, so you got a 9, because you're just trying to find a path. Well, I'll allow read minds, so you got a 10.
Okay.
Which means you got the better success. So together, with Alec leading the way, you find the path through to where the cult is at, and Alec is leading the charge on sneaking. But Alec did not get a super success, which means there's going to be a complication.
Oh.
Alec, you're going through, and you start to find that the sewers has changed to more of a lived-in area. There's barrels and boxes and stuff for supplies, and you see the spot. You see 2 goons, and the second guy has got a couple smaller goons with him, like a little midget aliens, and behind them, on top of an altar, a well-dressed, like in a robe, but it's like a nice looking robe despite the sewer, has got a piplup like tied to an altar. But all is not great because with your slight success on the sneak, one of the bigger goons and one that's starting to look more and more familiar to you just starts sniffing.
Can I instantly intervene and instantly like try to punt him out of the way?
No. One moment.
Yes.
This
Yeah, you're
this
not there,
big
Pope, are
one,
you?
Or like he is, but Alec's the one leading the sneak. She's like, all right, come through here. And stay low. And so the smaller guy, who you also recognize with a familiar pair of sunglasses, is like, Bonnie, what are you sniffing about? It's a sewer. It stinks. Someone here. I smell mythic on him. Smell powers. Hey, everyone start searching around. We got someone here. So, why don't we get another... Unless you guys just want to start coming out to confront these guys.
I
Or
want to.
if... Yeah, we'll
Sorry.
start with you, Pope. No, go ahead.
I want to lure him towards us, and then I'm just gonna like swipe him away, the big guy. Just try to lure the big guy.
Okay.
And just
So I
swipe
was
him
going
away.
to say, can I use space danger? Because this is going to be some shit.
I'll let you know when you gotta face danger. But what, Amelia? Do you have ideas on what you want to do in this moment? Fair enough. Pippy, what about you? Do you want to
Well-
walk out with Amelia, or do you want to stay stealthy?
Stay stealthy so I can rescue Jenna.
True.
Okay. So, and then Alec, you
Yeah.
recognize that this big guy, that's the one. That's the one that killed your crew. But I'm not the one to tell you if you go out or if you stay stealthy, if you want to do a sneak attack later.
No.
I'll leave that to you.
Sneak attack on that bitch? No.
All right. Let's start with this then. Anyone that is sneaking, Alec and Blarg, hit me with a sneak around roll. Super speed will not work.
Okay.
Neither will detect emotions, so we'll do
Are
this
those
one
the
at a time.
ones who are not
Alec.
sneaking?
As for the ones that aren't sneaking, you don't have to roll anything yet, because we use our words for those.
I use stealthy and martial art.
You're going for sneak attack.
Yeah.
I am also.
I
going
think
for
like
sneak
Pippy
attack.
was going to be sneaky as well, so he could try and rescue Jenna.
Oh right, yeah, Pippy is being sneaky. Pippy, also roll stealth. Also roll sneak around.
So this is a sneak attack, right?
Can this
Do I
also
put
be
in
True Love
attack
and
and-
Crush? I can add to that.
Let's start with Blarg.
What?
Can I add affected as
Uh,
fighting, physically fit?
Yeah.
To it.
Yes.
Or what can I do is I can add Cloak and Invisibility, True Love, and Crush.
Now you're talking, Super.
Can I also add my medical student to try to aim for vitals?
No. No, you cannot.
Hell yeah!
Oh dear.
All right. Super. All right. Inya, you got an 11?
Look at this
Yes.
man with
Super
wine.
got a 12. Hope got a 7. All right. That means we've all got
Yeah.
successes. So, good. You're being sneaky. So basically, all right. So do people that are stealthy, you hold off. Right now we have Amelia going out into the... We have Amelia walking out to
Hold
the
on,
others.
everyone. Amelia has decided violence.
Yeah.
They choose violence.
Hey,
I just
what are you
start-
doing here? Just start shooting?
Oh, I don't talk. I just start shooting. But
Wonderful. All right. In that case, that's not going to give the goons time to come in for a sneak attack, so you're not going to be aiding your friends. All right. In that case, I have my roll. Let's go ahead and start with Alec. So, the two goons and the smaller guy's two little henchmen, his sub-goons, are walking towards Amelia. But the big guy is on your side. You have rolled a 10. So on the hit with all your got, choose 2 of the effects. Pope, pick one of those effects. You're going to be going after the smaller guy and his goons.
All right.
And then Super, is Pippy Pippy trying to sneak to the altar?
Yes, and he's also gone invisible with cloak of invisibility.
Cloak of invisibility, of course.
Probably very brave with Amelia shooting everywhere.
All right. Alec, are you? You're going to it. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. You're picking 2 of the hit with all your god effects.
I picked mine since you asked me to, right?
Yes, go ahead, Bo.
I'm gonna. So you say I'm taking on the small guy and the smaller guys, right? I'm gonna.
Yeah, you see a guy. Go ahead.
I'm gonna. You get them good, or get many of them. I'm gonna pick up the smaller, like the bigger of the smaller guys, and just slam them against the others.
Yeah.
In a fit of rage.
Okay. What did you add to your sneak roll?
My sneak.
Or what did you add to your last roll? Sorry.
A 2+.
So you 2 plus your dice?
Yep.
So this is going to be... This is really good. You picked a good choice there. Are you hitting the leader of that little group of 3, or are you hitting the other sub-goon?
I am picking up the little guy in like the group, right? And I'm picking him up and slamming against the smaller guys, basically, like a game of whack-a-mole.
Right. So you are hitting. You either get to hit. What 2 people are getting hit by this? The 2 small goons, or one of the medium and one of the small?
I guess I'm taking up the medium one and slamming him
well
against the smaller ones.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so he's got 2. We're gonna use made into a weapon too, and one of his minions has got bludgeoned by a body too. And actually, that's enough to knock out the small goon. So you grab him and he wham, and knocks out the small guy. And you can tell
impressed.
Right. You can tell this guy, Alec recognized both these guys. Originally, she used to see as just a dude with a gun, but this dude's got like a gun covered in ice. And yeah, and he's got like a blue suit and stuff. And yeah, you hit him good. Alec, what did you choose for your effect?
Inya?
Inya?
Yes?
The hit with all... What were the 2 choices that you picked for hit with all you got?
True. Hit with all you got. I get the upper hand. And I take cover.
Take cover? Good. Yeah, so you're setting up something to... You're not hurting him yet, but you're setting up for something big.
Yeah.
Do you think you want to like give yourself a buff, or do you want to debuff him?
I want to debuff him.
Okay. So let's say you feel free to describe what you want, but I think you're pushing some of the boxes over on top of him.
Yeah, I want to incapacitate him.
Perfect. So he's gonna take an injury from that, and he is going to get -1 boxed.
It's been shipped.
So he's been shipped.
Right.
Pippy is going towards the altar. All's good there.
Damn fangirl.
Eh,
Shipping everything.
And the guy at the altar with the robes is like, no one can stop the ritual. Abominable Jack Frost, take care of them. And now you guys get the idea that you guys get the idea that big guy here is his power is the abominable snowman, and the smaller guy with the ice gun is Jack Frost.
Oh,
These aren't puns. This is just the game.
I'll take
Man
it.
was a pun. Yeah.
At this point, I'm expecting
Amelia.
Shrek.
What?
Yeah.
Amelia, it is your turn. What do you want to do? Gun. Who do you want to shoot?
I have 2 guns. I'm going for Amelia's is overconfident. She thinks, but that horrible snowman, we give shit. I can take him.
I can take him. All right. Go ahead and do hit with all you got, because I think he's distracted by Alec.
Good. Thank you, Alec.
It's a good teamwork, even if Amelia didn't plan any of this shit.
No,
Everyone used you as a distraction.
That is a. You can't see, can you? 4 and a 2.
6.
And I'm
Got your
adding
gun.
my gun. Could I add anything else?
It's not. It's going to be tough to get you past the tier of 7. You'd have to get all the way up to 10 for it to matter more.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stick with that then.
Choose one of the effects from hit with all you got, please.
So if you take cover or secure specific cover, what's that? If you get them good or get many of them, +1. You can control damage. You can hold the target's attention. You can gain the upper hand. I think I'm gonna try and mostly get their attention if I can.
Okay. So yeah, he's getting real frazzled. He's like, I gotta deal with this. Oh no, I gotta deal with this. Okay. Perfect. So let's do Abominable then. He gets hit by these boxes, and he's like, oh hell no, I've been shot. Oh hell no. And he's going to take a deep breath in and blow like a breath of ice at you. It's time to face danger. And the rest of you are like, that's what happened to the detective. He got hit by this ice breath.
Could I use acrobatics to try and dodge it immediately?
You can. You sure can.
I'm Spider-Maning this shit.
Yeah.
So
This is like
that's a 6. And now you can see that's a 5.
I like it.
And then acrobatics +1. So that's 12.
Yeah. That's dynamite, baby. You're completely fine. A little chilly, but none the worse for wear. Pope, I did yours. So let's get Jack Frost in on this. Jack is going to shoot you with his ice gun. He's got an ice gun.
How unoriginal.
And
I'm gonna fuck you,
Pope.
people.
face danger for me. And this will count as protection against bullets. You know what? And protection against magic. This is a magic bullet.
Wait, who's getting shot?
You're getting shot.
Uh-oh.
You.
Let's see. It's effective against fighting help and dodging it, maybe.
By that, do you mean effective against demons?
No, that as well. But I mean, Doesn't it all just
Not
stack?
not the demons. I'll allow tough skin, protection from bullet, protection from magic.
Right. At 13.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, you're also. What do you think happens? Do you think you dodge it, or do you think you like deflect or catch the bullet?
I catch the bullet and crush it in my hand. My
Ooh.
fingers
Hell
in my
yeah.
hand.
I'm gonna puke. This game's so great. All right.
Oh.
You think?
Super.
Yeah.
You are currently still stealthing over. What do you want to do next?
Try and see
There's
if
a
I can.
guy with a Go ahead.
No, there's a guy. What?
There's a guy with a ceremonial dagger. He's just watching the fight right now, like making sure that no one tries to get at Jenna, but he can't see you.
Yeah.
So he is currently distracted.
Yeah. So
From there,
what
I'll
I'm
let
gonna
you
do,
your
I'm just
thing.
gonna,
Posting on-
I'm just gonna turn visible, just tap on the shoulder, wait for him to turn around, just punch him in the face.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hit with all you got, Buster.
All right.
Is he posting this on Instagram or something?
What do I add for that? I don't think there's anything I can add to that.
Demon Graham.
You're not much of a fighter,
No,
but
I'm not.
I will allow you to swing your staff at him
Okay.
and get a +1 for that.
Okay.
Don't you have something for love or something? Like something that orientated?
He does.
I-
He's got 3 different things for love.
Okay. I'm gonna do true love and crush.
It must be love,
Nice.
love, love.
Oh, you're crushing
Yes,
something,
sir.
all right. It's gonna be this roll.
So is it +3 then? Or is it just +2?
He's
Yeah,
not good.
+3. Screw that guy.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh,
We don't know what it is. Maybe this guy's got some powers of his own.
Just like
Uh-oh.
You,
Haha,
you
banana.
come up you come up with Sam, your staff, and he's like, well, what are you doing? And you swing and he catches the staff. The bad guy catches the staff. Thought you could trick me.
Is
Hi.
he like the scrawny? It's like this scrawny guy.
This no, he's the cult leader in the back. And he is going to try to stab you with a ceremonial knife. Maybe you'll be the sacrifice today.
Oh, well done. Congratulations.
Why don't you face danger for me? 2d6 plus things you think might help out.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Oh yeah. Anticipate enemy moves.
Perfect.
That's probably the only one I can think of. Well, unless read minds as well, but. So
I'll
just,
allow it. Plus 2.
yeah, 2d6.
Thanks. That ain't gonna do. So this guy's pretty good with a knife, and he gets you pretty good in the arm or the flipper with it.
Ooh.
So I
Dramatic.
am going to give you partially sacrificed 2. But all's good for now. But just don't get stabbed more. I don't think I had to tell you that.
Oh my god.
It's not easy to avoid.
Let's see. Next,
I love how-
let's do
I just love how
Alec.
I just love how
Go
Liam's
ahead, Louis.
trying not to get stabbed, and Amelia's doing all in her power.
Who gets stabbed? So Alec, you can
Yes.
see that before, like way back when your crew got murdered, you wondered, like, Bommy was strong, this guy, abominable, but you never realized why he was so good at fighting. But now that you can see his powers, he's like grown Yeti fur and like has big hands and ice breath. He must have used that during then to fight all you off. But now you're still in a favorable position. So what would you like to do?
Okay, so I'm on top of a few boxes, right?
Correct.
Exactly. So it cannot reach me, right?
For now.
Yeah, okay. I switch my place with the girl, with the penguin girl?
Oh, clever. Let's do. Well, why don't you roll for it? 2d6 plus your teleport, your swap others.
Teleport, other, and self, right?
Yep.
Okay, so it means +2, right?
Are you swapping yourself or are you swapping something else
No,
with
I'm
dinner?
swapping positions, so I'm behind him.
Perfect.
Nine.
9. Yep, that'll do. So yeah, you. Yeah, she is. So she's still tied up, but she's over off to the side now and not on a sacrificial altar. So that's got to be something. And the cult leader and maybe even Pippy as well are like, what? What the hell?
While this is happening, Pippy's gonna try to take the distraction, try to like pull the knife out and then stab the dude in his arm instead.
That is some good narrative timing right there. Go for it.
Okay,
Don't worry, Louie and Pope. I got.
I
I'm
don't
keeping
know.
an eye on.
I don't know if
our
there's. I don't know if
new
there's anything
initiative.
I can add to that, but I'll just roll the 2d6.
Not really. Yeah. Nah. You. So you're trying to get the. You're trying to like disarm him of the dagger.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So like you. Like now he's trying to. Now he's like wrestling it with you. He's got the staff in one hand, and you have the staff in one hand, and then you're both wrestling over the dagger. But no one seems to be coming on top of that yet. Next will be between Louis or Pope, whoever's got an idea what they want to do next.
I'm still fighting the abominable snowman, yes?
Yeah. I will allow you to take another shot, or if you got another idea.
I have another idea. I hear of a great tale called The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Okay.
And on the 80s, they get a bit of string, and they run really fast around them. Except I'm not running,
I like
I'm
it.
just going to grab their legs and pull.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't you? We're gonna do toe-to-toe on this one. 2d6 plus things you might think might be useful. I imagine the vines are gonna come in handy here.
Vines. You can already see me, so stealth is out the window.
Yeah.
I've made myself quite present. What else can I have? It's not parry, because I'm not parrying anything, I'm attacking him.
Parry.
Yeah.
Harry.
Is he a fish or a
Carry the
plant?
platypus.
He is not a fish or a plant, and you were not trying to talk to him.
Then I will just use my vines then.
Yep. +1.
That is a 6. So 6 plus 1,
Yeah.
which is, well, a 7.
7. Hey, it's just a partial success. That's gonna be. You either tie him up, or the second effect, which is basically the same thing, or you prepare to counter.
I'm gonna tie him up.
Perfect. Yep.
I'm gonna
So your
impress
effect was
right back in.
+1, and
Yeah.
that is luckily going to tie him up because that placed with Alec's attacks. Got him good.
Yeah, I'm Empire Strikes him back in him, so I'm pulling him, and he's gonna fall flat on his
Yeah,
ass.
It's exactly like you hope. He you get his legs and he topples over, whoa, and boom, hits the ground. Pope, what's Blarg doing? They're still,
Currently
they're
attacked
still
by
the
Jack
one
Frost, right?
in- Correct.
Does he's from totally not licensed project thing called SMT or Persona?
Yeah.
He doesn't say he's not saying he wants to fuck he mighty up, whatever.
You are. It sounds like you are trying to summon
He's
something
very
to fight this guy.
mighty. You know what I mean?
I don't.
just-
But go ahead and roll. Hit with all you got.
Okay. He likes to make key and hope hunts. That's why I hate him,
I see.
honestly.
So I'm imagining the demon summoning app is gonna help here.
Yep. Well, can I wait? I want to sacrifice, like, basically tear this Jack Frost apart, right? With my bare hands.
Sure.
He's probably really tiny, like, compared to me. Right?
Okay.
I'm gonna
Oh, so
try
you're
to
using your
summon an
physical strength.
ally, basically. If that is all, it all
I'll allow
possible.
it. +1 from the app. +1, or and then anything else you want to throw in.
This counts as a demon, right?
No.
The Jack Frost. All right.
Call it later. I'm gonna give it to you. But Jack Frost, he's not your Jack Frost. He's the literature, like the literature Jack Frost.
Hmm.
Then I'm physically fit.
Yep.
That's 2.
2.
I don't think anything else really applies.
I agree.
Unless I can use my skin to help me pull them apart, but that doesn't. It sounds a bit of a stretch. Wink, wink.
Sounds gross to me.
Yeah, it's awful. Why would you do that?
What Jack Frost? Things need to be done.
No, not like that.
It's an 8.
8. That'll do. Yeah. So how much you added 2 total? That is enough of a status that's gonna knock him out. NPCs don't always have the 5 like you guys do, but player characters get knocked at 5 and die at 6. But yeah, you got him. So that just leaves old cult leader man's. Everyone's
Do
done
I-
their thing. So
About the summoning ally thing, does that still go through? Or...
yes, let me throw in more detail. You and the demon that you just summoned. It's a small stuff. You can't do anything too big, but you can summon some minor monsters to fight. And in tandem, you take this guy down and beat him to a pulp. Just kicking him. Alec, you are standing by a cult leader.
Yes.
What are you thinking?
Huh. He's not only a cult leader. He seems to be part of the guys that murdered my friend.
I agree.
So, you know what? I'm gonna martial art this bitches.
Martial art is lights out. Hit with all you got.
Yeah.
Break your kneecaps.
Go for the
Kneecap.
go for the meat and 2 veg.
Let's do that. Can I use super speed?
I'm gonna be dead.
You can.
Oh yeah. Nine. Oh,
9.
wow.
What do you mean
Oh,
no?
Yeah, what do we know?
So you do tilt to hit to cult leader man, and that because he's not as tough as his buddies. You hit him with like a super fast like Street Fighter combo, and knock him on his ass. And as he falls down, he sees that his allies are all beat up and are not dead, but out unconscious. And he doesn't have a sacrifice anymore, and he's like, no, I can't. This city must be punished. Krampus is going to destroy all of you. He takes his knife and jams it right in his heart.
Oh no.
Thank you.
Shut up!
Shot through the heart, and
You're to blame. Darling, you give love a bad name.
Bad name.
Effectively, he has sacrificed himself.
I'm gonna give major props to everyone here for knowing that one Bon Jovi song.
So everything seems okay for now. Everything is fine. Pippy, your girlfriend, is currently tied up on some boxes over there. If you want to go help her.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
help your girlfriend.
I'm gonna try to help her.
No need to roll.
Kiki mood.
With the abominable snowman, you know what the dude earlier?
Is it possible to roll to untie
Yeah.
ropes or?
Gag, hung up.
No, Super, you can just do that with your hands.
Okay, so I can.
You can just say it happens.
Right, so I just
Literally-
untie the rope and just set Jen free, like just try to see if she's awake. Jen.
So, in order, yes, Louis, you do tie up Abominable. So maybe you can, once all this is taken care of, you can get them sent to the cops. And Jenna is awake, and she's been very freaking out for a while because all these people are fighting, but she can't see any of the magic. So the city is just like doing like the way the magic works is that it tries to hide itself. So she sees like Amelia with like lassos, and and Alec with like armor to justify the iron body, and she's like, "Oh, Pippy, you came! Oh, how did you know where I was?"
Hey, one of the best private inspectors in town, right?
Well, is it true that you can read minds? I always hear the rumors, but
Well,
Read her mind!
yes, it is
Hello.
true. Would you
Well,
wait 5 minutes,
can-
asshole?
well, you probably can think of what I'm doing next then. And she leans in and gives you a big old kiss. You get that movie cinematic kiss.
Just gonna. He's there like.
But your revelry is hopefully interrupted when you guys feel a lot of rumbling
Oh, that's not
We
good.
gotta go.
coming.
Yeah, we gotta go. Come on.
You guys all leave the sewer.
I know.
And you see coming out of the water, it's like freaking Godzilla movie. There is a gigantic demon slowly coming out of the water towards the city. And if any of you guys are familiar with the story of Krampus, that punishes people that aren't good for Christmas, and it is currently about to deliver this city from being naughty. And you guys all see that this thing is way too big. Even Pope, or even Blarg, who is like, I know all about demons. And his Necronomicon app is going, no. It's typing, no. That is way too big. But there is one thing that we can do. If you guys scroll up in the general chat, you'll see I left a secret 9th move further up. Actually, let me just repost it into the sheets. I have put Pope's character in there. I have made a mistake. Copy image. Paste image. There it is. Once that is done loading. But that move is called Stop Holding Back. Effectively, one of you is going to get the chance to do something big. And big enough to stop this demon.
Yeah.
But it's not going to come without a sacrifice. Not a physical body sacrifice, though that is one of the options. But it usually means getting rid of either part of your powers or part of your logos, your everyday life, your identity. So, the question is, I am choking up. Who is willing to make that sacrifice to stop this thing and save the town?
Sure.
Pope.
Some kind of hero you are. Sure, I guess.
Blarg sees it as responsibility.
Blarg is just like, yeah, I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Yeah,
You're-
whatever. Whatever, man.
All right.
I've already seen enough.
Who's
dumb shit.
who's seriously thinking about sacrificing something to do this?
Blarg is really angry.
It's not
at this.
gonna be pretty.
Blarg is really
Blarg's in.
angry at seeing this demon walking around, thinking he can do whatever he wants to, so he's gonna do it.
Right. All right. Inya, Louie, Super. Any one of you? Basically, if multiple people want to do it, I'm gonna roll to decide who gets it.
No, I mean, it's like, you have to
Fine
stuff.
with that.
I'm good.
You're good. Super.
Yeah.
Well, looks like
Can
it'll have
you
to be
pop
me
one
then.
over there? Oh, it doesn't have to be you. Okay, so it's Pope. All right, Pope. just like the time when the demon was eating your mom. The time slows down, and the app you start to get a notification on your phone. Okay, I know I said we shouldn't fight it, but we can make a call. And so you guys know on smartphones how before you unlock it, there's a make emergency call button.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Blarg sees that option on the app.
Uh-oh.
But and then the text also comes up, but it's gonna be at a price. The price that we met. You asked if there was a price. This is the price.
I can't afford the apartment anyway. Screw this.
Bam. All right. So, Pope, I'll give you two options. You're gonna either summon a demon big enough to fight that thing, or you're gonna become a demon big enough to fight that thing. Temporarily.
Oh, temporarily. That would be a bit. Out of
Right,
curiosity.
not permanently.
Out of pure curiosity, how would the demon even look like if it was me or another being?
Describe
For
it
someone that
the
does
way
not
you
have
will,
magic.
As long as you don't. Oh, for someone who doesn't have magic?
Yep.
There's a TV news station going on saying that there's a gale force hurricane coming towards the city,
Ugh.
and it's gonna destroy the city. But they
Ah.
don't know that it's really a demon.
Oh, probably we got 14 minutes.
Okay. This is a big decision, all right. Blarg
It
is
is.
having a crisis right now.
Well, Blarg
Midlife
said he was
crisis.
quick,
Well, can
so
Blarg think
gonna
that
sum it
faster?
up.
Blarg's gonna summon a demon, I guess.
Hell yeah! So you make the emergency call, and from your phone through a portal in the ground, a giant demon comes out, bigger than the Krampus. And the Krampus takes one look at this guy and bows. That's how big of a demon you made. Is that it's immediately like, nope, I'm done. I now serve you, and whoever your master is, who in this case is Blarg. So basically, it is yours to do with as you will. I imagine the big one is going to be go home. Or you can just have your demon kill that demon.
I'm gonna enslave Krampus. There you go.
Your
Is that
your demon
is
We
that an
are-
option?
far beyond the realm of rolling dice at this point. Your demon just grabs this one by the throat and uses magic to make it subservient, and both of them sink back down into a portal. But now, I said there was going to be a cost, and if you look on the page for Stop Holding Back, either you are going to lose either half of your powers, your Bastion, Tough Skin, or your Demon Summoning app, or you are going to lose a part of yourself, your mission to change the world, or your your everyday routine medical hospital. person. Or you die. Your choice.
I could choose to die.
Or,
Oh,
or
Oh.
you're the ultimate sacrifice. Of course, I won't say no to that.
I mean, we're probably
But
gonna
I'm
use.
currently doing no return.
Alright.
But there's no dice. You make the choice.
I'll get rid of
Come
my
on,
routine, I
let's
guess.
do it, lad. Come on.
Getting rid of your routine. So yeah, it's not like suddenly it doesn't exist, but it's just like you've lost the will to continue that.
Hmm.
Like you because you've lost it all anyway. Your mom's gone, you can't afford your apartment. There's no point. You basically want to lean more into your vigilante life.
Summoning demons and shit.
Yeah. And there's only one move left to make now. It's called Geek Out During the Credits. We've made it. Yay!
We did
So,
it.
If you guys really want to go, you can, but I want each of you to say your favorite thing about what happened, specifically about another person, not just about yourself, you selfish asshole.
I'll probably.
Whoa,
Okay.
sorry.
I'm gonna say the best thing about this is probably Inya's character, because the amount of times she has like saved my life multiple times.
It's
I
so
will say,
good.
I will say, Inya's character with the fucking switching to the barrel, fuck out of everyone.
That was all her.
Great.
I prompted a lot of you people, but that was all her idea. She made a lot of the character on her own. which
I
was
just
super proud
can't
of.
wait till, like, we get to like a boss battle maybe later on, and she just goes,
Mhm.
"Nope, you're a duck now."
I was ready to do it. If she made the sacrifice, I was like, "Do you want to drop a skyscraper on that guy? We'll do it. I'm ready."
Oh, wow.
I had it planned for each of you. Not I had it planned for Louis, but I had it planned for
Yeah.
each of you whoever made the sacrifice.
Oh.
Oh, what did you like?
I pretty much just liked the whole game, which was really good.
Yeah.
I also liked the whole game. You
Like,
guys
if
made
you run it-
such good characters.
The fact that this game is like just like a small fragment of it is just like rolling dice, where most of it is like, okay, I'm going to do this without the dice roll, so it's like, oh yeah.
And parts of your backstory and bonds and like wealth and status,
Yeah.
those are
So-
almost as much powers as force lightning and strength, super strength.
So I think doing more of this would be pretty nice. Maybe more we can do like more one-offs of this. People want.
If any of you want to learn, I mean, as you can tell, it's it's stupid easy. It's just all right. Cause did you see me make an entire roll that game?
No.
The
Nope.
GM doesn't have to roll.
No, he does not.
I just tell a story.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right,
And
I'm
I
already-
have a character plan. If we ever do want to, if someone else wants to GM, I'd be a really cool character. But I'm also okay with GMing.
I'm already thinking about another character I could make for this. Maybe.
No, I'd want to investigate Amelia. I'd want to give her justice.
I want to learn more about like Pippy and like him and Jenna's relationship.
Yes.
I also want.
Also, one thing to note. Go ahead, Amelia.
I was just gonna say, I also want Amelia to keep calling him a penguin.
Yes.
I'm a pep-up
We won't-
racist.
Stuff that we didn't get into because this is more of like a multiple session thing. But when you make that sacrifice to replace a theme, Pope sacrificed his routine life. It's replaced by a magic power. And when you sacrifice a magic, you get an everyday power.
Okay.
So you're always balancing between the two. So basically, Pope's persona evolved and got more powers because he gave up a part of his real life.
Okay.
That's the game.
Great.
Oh, puke, that was so good.
Yeah.
Great fun, honestly.
Okay, right. Anyways, this has been the last D&D session I will stream this year. But we will be back on January 2nd for Pokemon, where we'll introduce Pope to the franchise, and also Louis Stop Dabbing.
He's doing a little bappy.
Alright, so you'll see all these guys again in January 2nd.
Hopefully.
Yeah. But have fun, guys.
Dies of a tragic
And I'll be back in a bit with Monopoly, so stay tuned. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good year, guys. Bye.
Bye.